Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday 27th of November 2020. We are going to take a look at the Forex calendar in this last day of trading week, and then of course we'll make some technical analysis. So let's just dive towards the new day. Friday, usually kind of a busy day, but it looks like today it's not really that busy. As you can see, there is no high importance event scheduled for today, but we got some interesting data from Japan, for example, where you can see the national CPI was worse than expected. So there is no inflationary pressure in the Japan. We got some data from United Kingdom regarding the house market. We got the import price index from Germany at 9 o'clock. Then interesting data from France, GDP and consumer spending together with the consumer price index. Those data are scheduled for release at 9:45. And then we got, of course, some kind of a speech. There is no day without any kind of a speech from any official from ECB or from FOMC, RMC or whatever. So today, 10:10, Jens Weidmann will speak. He is the guy from the ECB, so European Central Bank, of course. And then 12 o'clock in Friday, consumer confidence from the Eurozone. So that's kind of interesting data as well for those of you who are following the sentiment indicators, right? So as you can see, the confidence is still negative, and that's because the pandemic the COVID-19 pandemic has been among us for so long. There's still no vaccine, so as you can see, the consumer confidence is apparently significantly decreasing. So let's now just go to the technical analysis part, because there is not much interesting to see here. Let's take a look at the US dollar to Japanese yen first. After the data was published, as you can see, this is daily time frame chart as usual, and we are apparently on this chart grinding lower, because after this big candle at the beginning of the week occurred, this green candle, as you can see, we got this kind of a pin bar, kind of a doji candlestick, which is no good anytime you see it on the chart. And then, as you can see, we continue to go lower. And then if you just draw a small line, I think it might be even the trend line from here, from the lows, so you can see that there you go, we are about to break below this this trend line. There you go, we are just about to break below this trend line, and of course the lows of the 19th and 20th of the November, which is at 103.73, those lows are the key levels on the American dollar to Japanese yen chart, because any breakout lower will directly expose the level of 103.20, and this is the recent swing low. Moreover, RSI is of course negative, it's pointing south, so it's even worse for any kind of a bullish attempt. And as you can see here, we have the sequence of lower lows, 3 of them, and of course lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So the market is in a downtrend, and if we break below this trend line, we are most likely do the test of the recent low and then new low. So that's the American dollar to Japanese yen. I would like to take a look at the Australian dollar, because we didn't do any analysis this week, I think, of this pair. We got some shooting star candlestick, then we got some consolidation, but we got a breakout. Finally, we got a breakout towards the level of 7,415 pips. Right now, the level of 7,346 will act as a support. It can be intraday support for the traders, so please pay attention to this. And it looks like we are going towards the swing high, 7,415 pips. This is the target for the Australian dollar. Let's just take a look. What is the next target if this one is clearly violated? Where is the next level? So we need to zoom out and see what are the next targets. Well, the next target is not that far away, because it looks like we are going to hit the level of, let's say, this high. So that will be around the 7,483 pips. So it's not that far away for the Australian dollar, but please notice that after this V-shaped reversal here, we are still making higher highs and higher lows. And after this correction, right, this correction here, we just bounce it nicely, and we are ready to break higher on the Australian dollar. So that's a nice setup. What is going on gold? What is going on the gold? Let's just take a look how deep we are, because as we know, last time we analyzed this chart, we were going lower and lower. So right now we got this old trend line, this golden line here. We got a false breakout, then massive sell-off, a bounce. The bulls tried to rally higher, but then after a few days we went towards the technical support 1848 levels, and then breakout, and then continuation. So right now we almost touch the trend line, so we are consolidating here. We are below 38% of the Fibonacci retracement, of course, and now we are heading towards 50% of the Fibonacci retracement. This 50% is located at 1762, and as you can see, this is the big retracement, right? I mean, the retracement of this big wave from this low to this high. So this still looks like a hefty correction, and the market might of course go even lower towards the 61%, but as long as 61% is not violated, this is still being considered as a correction, right? So we are waiting for the correction to complete, and then V-shaped reversal or any kind of the reversal, and then the gold should go higher again, because it looks like this is the beginning of the uptrend on gold. And the last but not least, let's just take a look at the SP500 index. So let's see what is going on there. SPX, there you go. What is going on in America? Still no breakout. There is still no breakout above this great pinball with a long upper shadow. We barely hit 3640, made a new local high, because the high was 3645, so that's 5 points above the recent swing, recent local high, but the market is still heading towards this 3674 top. So this blue arrows are still relevant, and as you can see, still on a positive momentum, still strong momentum, not yet overbought. So there is a chance that today we might push it a little bit higher towards the swing high, 3674. The level of 3589 will now act as a support for the market, and of course the key supports are 3549, 3529. So this is the zone that is the key support for the market. Any kind of a sell-off below this golden trend line will mean that we got some sort of even short-term top, or maybe even mid-term top at the level of 3674. So please pay attention to the current development on the S&P 500. The regular correlation is that if the S&P 500 goes up, the gold should go down. So the gold has some room to go down, as I said just a few minutes ago. So if we start bounce on the gold, then the S&P 500 should be ready to go a little bit lower. So that's the odd correlation. We will see how it works in these days. So thank you very much for watching this Friday analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time, of course on Monday at the beginning of the week, and we'll see what is interesting in the Monday morning. So have a nice weekend. That's the first thing. Have a nice weekend, and I hope I see you on the Monday. Take care. Bye bye.